Good evening and welcome to the beautiful campus of Swarthmore College here in Swarthmore, Pennsylvania, for this evening's field hockey match between the home team, the Swarthmore Garnet, and the visiting Shore Women of Washington College. We've just finished up starting lineups and the national anthem, and we're going to come back and get ready for the opening tap.
Will not be tolerated and have grounds for removal from the site of competition.
Welcome back to Clothier Field here on the campus of Swarthmore College. My name is Meg White, and we are pleased on the Garnet Sports Network to bring you this evening's field hockey matchup between the Swarthmore Garnet and the visiting Shore Women of Washington College. Washington College in the white uniforms will be moving left to right on your screen. Swarthmore in their signature garnet moving right to left on your screen. Really a tale of two teams here this evening. Swarthmore looking to bounce back from an upset loss to conference rival McDaniel, looking to keep pace with two current losses in conference with Ursinus, Haverford, and Dickinson. And everyone in the Centennial this year is chasing undefeated and number 2 in Division III field hockey Johns Hopkins. Washington, on the other side of the coin, is hoping to break a 3-game losing skid. Their last time out, they dropped a 3-0 conference loss to number 18, Franklin and Marshall. Again, the Shore Women in white, moving left to right. The home team, Swarthmore, right to left in their signature garnet. Tip back, controlled by Washington. Side in to the garnet. Lifted aerial from Callie Cho, junior midfielder. Foul on that play, back over to the Shore Women. Fight for it there will be restarted by Kira Heap for the Shore Women. Looking to transfer across the back line, changing their point of attack. Beautiful through ball up to Juliana Sterling, junior forward from Salisbury, Maryland. Washington on the attack early. That's Kat Esposito trying to work her way into the circle. She gains the end line. Ball trickles out, however, harmlessly. Possession back over to Swarthmore. The Swarthmore defense, led by the freshman goalie Kimmel, very, very stingy defense, only giving up less than 1 goal a game thus far to date in the 2021 season. Washington elect to play back, again transferring, possessing the ball, trying to make this defense shift. Ball played forward just beyond the reach of Kat Esposito. Number 17 for the Shore Women, back over to Swarthmore. That's Meacock on the restart, transferring again across the back line. Washington applying high pressure. A little bit too much pressure, and the foul, possession back over to the Garnet. Pushing forward. Could not quite control that pass out over the end line. The restart is intercepted by the Garnet. Shore Women carrying through the midfield, ready for the restart. Maddie Knight temporarily there for the Shorewomen. Possession back over to the Garnet. Looking wide for Cho, intercepted. Cho regaining possession. Just off of her foot. So that will be a foul. And we'll have a restart from Kira Heap, the junior midi from York, Pennsylvania. Great hustle in the midfield there from Deborah Kim for Swarthmore, but the ball was off her body. Possession back over to the Shorewomen. Anna Harrington on the restart. Out wide to Heap. Esposito carrying in, centers. It's Maddie Knight. Ball cleared out harmlessly over the end line. Washington attack putting some pressure early on this Swarthmore defense that has been quite stout throughout the 21 season. Washington on this 3-game streak, really trying to get back on the winning track. Really nothing to lose and everything to gain in this conference, coming out trying to gain momentum early. There's Knight pushing the ball into the circle. Cleared out to Cho. Knocked down beautifully by Esposito. She puts it back into the circle. Played out of bounds off of the Garnet. Esposito will restart for Washington. Harrington carrying forward for the Shorewomen, looking inside the circle. Looking for the back chip. It's number 25, Brynick. Unfortunately, that was dangerous on the follow-through. And we'll come back to the Garnet, trying to clear out of their back third. Martina Campbell getting her first touches. She is one of the leading scorers for this Swarthmore team. They're scoring by committee. She has 4 goals to date on the year. Several other teammates joining her up there in the goal scoring department for the Garnet. Ball played forward beautifully by Fuselier for Swarthmore, and they are on the attack. Deborah Kim looking ahead for a teammate, intercepted by the Shorewomen. That's an obstruction call. Ball played quickly on the restart into the circle. Shot coming, save. Shot attempt there by Deborah Kim for the Garnet. First shot of the game. Beautiful save from Sasha Dennis for Washington, and they will restart just outside the circle. Off the body of the Washington defender, Kim carrying into the circle, looking for the cross. Intercepted by Washington, trying to get something going in transition. Ball played forward, looking ahead for Brynick. Well, and back over to the Garnet. And trying to clear, there's Cho. Pressured nicely by Kat Esposito. Beautiful takeaway there defensively for the Shorewomen by Tatum. Shot temporarily won back by Swarthmore. Scramble for the ball in the midfield. That will be a foul on Swarthmore, Washington will restart. Joe intercepts restart, passes wide. Swarthmore looking for space, trying to start their attack. Gain some possession in their attacking third to create some opportunities. Beautiful takeaway there by the Shore women. That's Knight carrying forward. Midfield looking for help. Six minutes left to play in the first quarter, and a lot of back and forth. Neither team able to sustain possessions in their attacking third. Feeling each other out in the midfield, trying to gain an advantage. There's a beautiful interception for Swarthmore, trying to create. Up to Cho. Through ball. Kim trying to run on. Ball out of bounds, and we'll see Tatum shot restart for the Shore woman deep in her own defensive third. Looking up the sideline, couldn't quite connect with Emily Yulzio, for the Shore women. Garnett controlling. Grace Twitchell looking inside the circle. Reverse chip. Ball elevated too high, deemed dangerous. Swarthmore will have it on the restart. Washington will have it on the restart. Maddie Knight moving through the midfield. Looking ahead for Esposito. Esposito carrying into the circle. Flip pass. Off the body. One of the Shore women, and the Garnet will have it on the restart. Kier Heap, junior midi on the restart for the Shore women. Back to Harrington, plays it forward. Cho controls for Swarthmore, looking to get clearance. That ball was up ahead for Kelleher, just missed her. If there's a foul, Kelleher will restart. Fortunately, putting that ball into the middle of a bunch of waste jerseys, but forward, looking ahead, shot and just wide. That was Catherine Cohn in the middle of a sea of white jerseys, able to get the ball on her stick, get into the circle, and launch that shot. The Shore women on the restart. Lots of pressure now, up high from Swarthmore, trying to pin the Shore women into their defensive third. Good challenge there, but the Shore women win it back, looking to get into the circle. Beautiful defense, great stick control there by Swarthmore to gain back possession. Looking to build out of the back. Beautiful takeaway there by the Shore women. See if they can do something with that opportunity. And unfortunately, the ball trickles out over the end line. Be a restart for Swarthmore. It's Meacock. She is challenged by Juliana Sterling, putting pressure on that Swarthmore back line. And that time she's successful. Fortunately, that ball off her teammate's body, trying to look for that entry pass into the scoring circle. Restart for Swarthmore. Sophia Hinchingham, the freshman from Yardley, Pennsylvania. Seeing her first action today. Swarthmore carrying forward. Controlled and looking for the scoring circle. Pass low. Reverse chip into the center. Played off the foot of a Swarthmore attacker. Washington will restart. Again, Swarthmore applying that high pressure, trying to pin the Shore women inside their defensive third, challenging every opportunity. And that time they are successful. Ball up forward, looking for the circle, intercepted by Washington coming out. Garnet work hard to win it back. That was Grace Twitchell into the circle. Shot just wide. First quarter is winding down, just 30 seconds left to play, but here a burst of momentum from the Garnet, looking to create opportunities to get on the board here. Kick save, the ball coming into the circle, kick saved, elevated off the pads of Dennis. And that will be our first penalty corner of the game with 16 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Garnet has had the better of the opportunities. Possession's been back and forth here throughout the first quarter. Garnet has been able to generate 3 shots, and now their first penalty corner of the evening. Insertion comes. Fumbled a bit at the top of the scoring circle. Ball sent back in. Tipped up and in. Beautiful deflection. Looked like it was off the stick of the freshman, Sophia Hinchingham. And in fact, it was Hinchingham with that beautiful deflection for the finish. Bit of a misplay there on the corner. Ball controlled and then driven back in. We've only got 6 seconds left in the first quarter. Tip back, and the clock will expire. So Swarthmore able to convert on their first penalty corner of the afternoon. A bit of a broken play, not direct off the corner. We are at the end of the first quarter. The Garnet lead 1-0 on the beautiful finish from freshman Sophia Hinchingham. We'll step away for a moment and be back with second quarter action. I'm Meg White, and we thank Sophia Hinchingham able to deflect it up and in to give Swarthmore a 1-goal lead. "15 minutes on the clock, and we'll see if the Shore women can answer." Hinchingham plays the ball forward up to Martina Campbell. Swarthmore continuing to apply pressure, looking to build on the momentum of that burst at the end of the first quarter. Campbell looking inside. Ball off the body of the defender. She will restart, looking in the circle. Ball deflected up off the stick of the Shore women. And Swarthmore continues their momentum and gains their second penalty corner of the game. Less than 1 minute into the second quarter. The insertion comes. Shot direct. Looking inside. Tipped in. Scrum in front of the net. And that was finished off beautifully for Swarthmore.
Swarthmore goal, scored by number 9, Catherine Cohn.
Catherine Cohn there on the finish. Beautifully played penalty corner, stop and shot. Just a little too many garnet jerseys inside of that scoring circle for Sasha Dennis and the Shore women defense. Swarthmore leads 2-0. Ball taken away beautifully by Cohn after her goal. Driving again toward that scoring circle. Swarthmore trying to build on their momentum. Kim on the restart looks inside. Ball elevated up off the stick of a Swarthmore player, and Washington will restart. Ball played forward to Sterling. She's been very successful today moving that ball up the left-hand side of the field. That try, unfortunately, interrupted by Fuselier, winning the ball back for the Garnet. That's Vane Callahan, 15 for the Shore women, working in what seems like a sea of garnet jerseys trying to control, and she's successful. Ball played forward. She was looking for Parker, unable to make that connection, taken back away by Hinchingham for the Garnet. Swarthmore transitioning through the midfield, looking for space. Now double teamed. Kim able to advance the ball into the Swarthmore attacking third. Working 1v1. Ball into the circle. Deflected. Nice job by the Shore women to clear that out. Again, looking high for Sterling. She is unable that time to get past her defender. Right back to the Garnet. Beautiful step in there for the Shore women. That's Anna Harrington, the junior midfielder from Milton, Delaware. Ball being played forward up to Parker, working hard to get into the circle. Ball off of her foot. Possession back to the Garnet. Ball played forward. Beautifully handled by Campbell on the outside. She is dispossessed by Heap. Ball forward to Esposito, working down the right side. End line, ball into the circle. Shorewomen is still fighting for it. That's Parker's double teamed. And we'll have Esposito on the restart for the Shorewomen. Heap through the double team, looking into the circle. Ball comes in. Looking for Sterling inside. She's one-on-one with Kimmel. Unable to get a shot to goal. Ball played off the foot of Heap, but intercepted beautifully in the midfield by the Shorewomen. Trying to sustain a possession here to create some opportunities. Ball played forward by Shevitz. Esposito triple teamed. Ball into the circle. Saved just inside the sideline by Meacock. Big clear forward, but that is intercepted by Knight for the Shorewomen, but back to Garnet Valley, or to the Garnet. Through the midfield. That was Von Forest. Misplayed clear there. Garnet into the circle. That's Kelleher. Kelleher goes end line. Defended beautifully by the Shorewomen. They look to transition quickly. Ball off the body of the defender. Stays with the Shorewomen. Heap on the restart. Off the stick of the defender, and she'll do it again. Washington College trying to change their point of attack. Break this pressure coming from Swarthmore. Von Horace able to break that up in the midfield. Fuselier forward. Kelleher. Again, looking to go end line. Hoping to draw the corner, but the foul goes the other way, and Washington will have possession of the ball coming out of their own defensive third. High pressure from Swarthmore, cutting off those passing lanes, making it difficult for Washington to clear that ball. Swarthmore is successful in winning back possession. They're back on the attack. Ball played forward beautifully, looking to get inside that circle on the drive. Kelleher off the feet of the Shorewoman defender. And that will be the third penalty corner of the day for that foul inside of the scoring circle committed by the Washington College defense. Say the third corner this evening for the Garnet. Ended up scoring off their first corner off a broken play. Ball comes in. Bit of a misplay on the stop there. Ball back into the circle though. Untouched, trickles out over the end line. It will be Washington possession coming out. Swarthmore again applying relentless pressure. That's Emily Hapgood. First minutes of the game for her. Ball forward, aiming to get into the circle off the body of the defender. Swarthmore will set up for their 4th penalty corner of the evening. What starts to happen here are these 4 defenders and the goalkeeper defending corner after corner, defending opportunity after opportunity with the ball in their circle. They get tired. Here comes the insertion. Again, slightly misplayed at the top, and that one off the feet of the Garnet attack. Was Washington coming out, but beautiful play there by Semper to win it back and play it into the circle. Kelleher looking again inside, played out by the Shorewomen defense. Controlled by Meacock, sends it in again. Again, Washington able to gain the clear, but not possess the ball. It will be Swarthmore on the restart. Hapgood from the sideline to Kelleher. Hapgood looking inside, into the circle. That's Brooke Finley. Washington on the restart, bit of a misplay. Back and forth on the fouls. That's Van Voris looking inside. Left for Van Voris, back into the circle. Off the foot of a Shorewoman defender. And Swarthmore will set up for their 5th penalty corner of the evening. 5:47 left to play in the 2nd quarter. And again, the Washington defense and their goalkeeper, Dennis, standing strong. Here in the 2nd quarter, the momentum has been with Swarthmore. They have had the best of the possession and had that ball inside the scoring circle, creating opportunities to go up 3-0. Stop successful that time. Shot, direct drive, beautiful save by Dennis. Rebound controlled by Swarthmore. Shot again, blocked by Dennis. That was Meacock getting that chip off. That save was elevated, deemed dangerous by the referee. Swarthmore will set up for their 6th corner. 5:32 left to play in the 2nd quarter. Insertion coming. Played low to the right. Shot. Ball deflected. Still bouncing into the circle. Washington trying for the clear, but double teamed. Swarthmore able to win possession back. Ball into the circle. Looked like we may have had a forthcoming shot from the Swarthmore attack, but the play was ruled dead because of a foul by the Shorewomen defense inside the circle. Swarthmore will line up for their 7th corner of the evening. Ball comes on the insertion, driven in, tipped off the goalie's pads. Washington able to gain clearance, looking to keep it in bounds. They do, but immediately picked off by Emily Hapgood for the Garnet. She plays it ahead to Meacock. Meacock looking for the circle. Ball comes inside. Off the foot of one of the Garnet attack. And the Shorewomen defense breathes a sigh of relief. The pressure from the Swarthmore attack over the last several minutes has been relentless, lining up for multiple penalty corners. The defense now has to be mentally at least a bit tired, looking for a bit of a break, trying to play this ball forward, catch their breath. Brilliant pressure there applied again, but high pressure by Swarthmore into the circle on the misclearance. There's a shot forward. Trickled in. It looked like Hapgood on the shot and then finished just under the pads of Sasha Dennis.
Swarthmore goal scored by number 14, Emily Hapgood.
And they do credit the goal to Hapgood coming into the circle, playing that ball again just under the pads of Sasha Dennis. Swarthmore leads 3-0. 4 minutes left to play in the second quarter, firmly in control of this game. After launching just 3 shots in the first quarter, Swarthmore has fired off 7 shots here in the second quarter, converting on 2 of those to take their lead from 1-0 up to 3. 3:44 left to play in the second quarter. Sterling, trying to gain momentum for her team, steals the ball, trying to carry forward through the midfield. She is fouled. Possession stays with Washington, trying to get forward, give their defense somewhat of a break from this relentless Swarthmore attack here in the second quarter. Ball played forward by Branick, looking inside the circle. She's successful. Sterling in a foot race to chase it down, still trying to regain control of that ball. Foul committed, and the restart by Swarthmore. Ball up to Kim. Picked off by Washington, trying to gain back some momentum here in the second quarter as we edge toward halftime. Garnett transferring across the back line. Washington trying to return the favor. Swarthmore has been applying unbelievable pressure in the defensive third. And we will have a corner. Ball pushed forward by Parker for Washington, and a little bit of a physical foul just outside the circle. It is the referee's discretion to award a penalty corner for fouls committed just outside of the scoring circle. This will be the first corner for the Shore women. They have yet to register a shot on goal. We'll see if they can convert on this opportunity. Desperate to get on the board, down 3-0. Insertion comes. Carrying to her right is Parker. Goes end line. Sterling supporting her. Ball cleared out by the Garnet. And they are looking to transition. Play forward by Meacock. Attempted to play forward. Picked off beautifully. That was Heap for the Shore women. They are successful in keeping the ball in their attacking third, but then an errant pass. But one back. Washington's got to get numbers forward here. Foul committed will give them a chance to restart. Just a lot of Garnet jerseys there. Again, they've got to get some numbers forward here and create some opportunities. Just 1:22 left in the second quarter, and they're facing a 3-goal deficit. There's a reverse chip attempt from Branick. Ball cleared out, but off the stick of a Swarthmore defender, and Washington will retain possession. Knight on the restart. Ball carried forward into the circle. Beautiful stick down defense. That battle, that, however, won by Swarthmore. Foul committed, and it will be the Garnet ball coming out. Played forward. That's Martina Kempel. She was challenged by Tatum's shot. Successful in winning that battle. Washington will restart with Heap. She is double teamed. That's Kempel winning the ball back. Plays it forward. Looking inside. Beautiful leading pass. Dennis comes out. Successfully clears. And that will take us to the end of the second quarter and halftime. A flurry of activity from Washington College, but the damage has been done. The Swarthmore Garnet lead the visiting Shore women here at Clothier Field 3-0. Thanks for joining us this evening for this Centennial Conference matchup. My name is Meg White. We will step away for halftime, be back with some statistics, and the start of the third quarter. 4th first quarter, but the second quarter was all Garnet as Swarthmore was able to apply pressure, maintain possession, and generate chances. 6 additional penalty corners generated in that second quarter. Able to convert on 2 of those 7 shots in the second quarter, and the Garnet lead 3-0 here as we have the opening tip in the third quarter. Goal scorers for Swarthmore. 2 first-time goal scorers, Hinchingham and Habgood, the first and third goals. The second goal was scored by Catherine Cohn. She now leads Swarthmore in goals this season, her 5th goal, coming at 15:51 in the game, gave Swarthmore a 2-goal lead. Habgood finishing up to create the 3-goal deficit. Second half, Washington's really got to turn the tables. They've got to flip the script on this Swarthmore team, apply pressure themselves, maintain possession, and create some sustained opportunities in their own scoring circle. Sterling looking to do just that, but the ball played out, controlled back up to Washington. That's Brainick. Unfortunately, a foul, and the ball will go back over to Swarthmore coming out. And here's where, if the Shore women hope to get back in this game, they've got to start to control and pressure the ball, create opportunities here off of these restarts with the Garnet pinned deep in their own defensive third. That's Maddie Knight. She's been dominant in the midfield for the Shore women, up to Sterling. Knight again, forward. Knight dribbling, looking inside the circle. Ball off the body of the Swarthmore defender. Will be a restart for Knight just outside. Again, Washington in their white. Got to see some more white jerseys up there to maintain possession. There's Shevitz looking end line, and she creates a corner. And this is exactly what Coach Keitzman was hoping for out of her team to start the third quarter. Maintaining those possessions, generating scoring opportunities inside of the scoring circle. Flipping the script a bit on the Garnet, trying to get themselves back in this game. Only the second penalty corner of the matchup for the Shore women. Let's see if they can use this opportunity. Launch their first shot on goal of the game. Ball played, misplayed on the insert, lifted up, beautiful deflection off of Kimmel's pads. Out of bounds for a long hit. That was the first shot of the game for the Shore women. Ball played forward but lifted dangerously off of that restart. Swarthmore will regain possession coming out of their defensive third. Kim. Beautiful stick work from her. Plays it forward to Twitchell. Off the feet of Shevitz. Kim on the restart. Bit of a misplay there. Kat Esposito on the spot for the Shore women. Takes it away and plays it back, but intercepted by the Garnet. Ball played forward, not able to be handled. She was looking for Brainick. Heap with a beautiful interception carries forward, back up to Brainick. Ball out over the end line. Be a restart for the Shore women. Misplayed there, pass just behind. Cleaned up nicely by Shevitz. She's looking for space. It's a 1v3. Unfortunately, a foul. Possession back over to Garnet. Twitchell carrying forward. Beautiful stick down defense there. That was Gromacki for the Shore women. Up to Knight. She is triple teamed. Still with the play is Knight. She was looking to lift the ball up and over the stick of Twitchell. But Twitchell, having none of it, wins it back for Swarthmore. Bit of a misplay there. Intercepted by Parker. Driving for the circle is Parker. Dispossessed of the ball by the very stalwart Swarthmore defense. Washington able to win it back. Esposito looks inside. Looked to be a foul. Referee's playing advantage. Shot up and over the crossbar. Deflected off the stick of a Swarthmore defender. Possession will stay with Washington, and Esposito will have the restart. Washington looking to keep that ball down here in their attacking third. Fortunately, out over the end line and possession back to the Garnet. Garnet holding up for some subs, coming into the field now, trying to clear out of their back third. Washington applying pressure. Ball forward. That's Sterling into the circle. No one there except 3 Garnet jerseys. Great hustle there by Braynick off of that play. Washington did not have numbers forward, but she was able to generate the foul within the scoring circle, creating the third corner opportunity for the Shore women. Now, normally coaches would like to see their teams converting on about one out of every 3 corner opportunities. The Shore women unable to convert on their 2 earlier corners of this match. See what they've drawn up with their third opportunity here at 8:47 left to play in the third. Ball bouncing a bit, played low. Looking inside, elevated save from Kimmel. Swarthmore collects the deflection. Braynick tried to intercept, but plays it out of bounds. Be a restart for Swarthmore. Cho. Looking up ahead for Chrysler. Unable to control. Gromacki locked up and doing battle, but possession will stay with Swarthmore. It's Ressler. Intercepted by Washington. Up to Esposito. Beautiful ball through the midfield. Braynick tangled up there. Loses possession. Swarthmore on the attack. Crowley. Washington defense able to win the ball back, but trouble on the clearance through the midfield just beyond the reach of Esposito. Ball will go back to Swarthmore. Cho. Gets end line, ball inside. Deflected out over the end line. Off of Swarthmore, possession coming out of the back to the Shore women. Beautiful aerial there into space. Esposito able to run onto that. She carries forward. Again, Swarthmore has got, or Washington has got to get some numbers forward here. It seems like they are outnumbered time and time again in their attacking third, swarmed by Garnet jerseys. Beautiful ball in. Knight looking for a teammate in the circle. Kimmel ignoring that ball. It was struck from outside of the scoring circle and not touched by a stick inside the scoring circle. Harmlessly hits the boards, and a restart for for Swarthmore coming out. Bit of a misplay there. Restart for Knight. Dribbles in. Ball lifted off the stick of Shevitz. Back over to Swarthmore on the restart. Cho. Ball pushed forward. Up to freshman forward Elizabeth Zach. Cho again looking for Zach, unable to connect. Ball goes back over to the Shore women. Gromacki on the restart. Loose ball collected by Cho. Shevitz able to step in front. Gromacki, transfer, nearly picked off there by Brooke Finlay. Washington able to control, working the ball up to Esposito on the right side. Esposito was looking ahead, unable to connect with her teammate. Cho in transition. Washington fighting for the clear, and they maintain possession. We Gromacki on the restart. Beautiful aerial out of the back and into space. She was looking for Kristen Quinlan. But Knight with some beautiful stick work, taking on 3 Swarthmore defenders. Looking inside of the circle, ball penetrates in. Kimmel right there, watches it go just wide of the cage, untouched by a Washington College stick inside of the scoring circle. Restart and transition from Swarthmore. 3:25 left to play in this third quarter. The Garnet with a comfortable 3-goal lead. Ball out over the end line, played off the stick of a Washington College defender. Swarthmore possession coming in. Beautiful evening here at Clothier Field. Lights are on. Finally some blue sky. Swarthmore into the circle. Kick save, beautiful save. Dennis has been very stalwart in goal for Washington. Comes up big yet again to prevent Garnet from scoring their 4th goal of the contest. Swarthmore has some substitutes on the field, but they have not changed their game plan in terms of this high pressure, making it very difficult for Washington to clear out of their defensive third. Esposito controls for Washington in the midfield, taking the ball wide, looking to come into the circle. She's successful. Shot launched. Beats the goalie. Defensive save on the end line. Beautiful defensive save. Kimmel was out of the cage. She was beaten on the shot. Beautiful job there from her defense. Stopping that rocket off the stick of Esposito. Swarthmore maintains the clean sheet for Kimmel and their defense. Gromecki for Washington plays it forward. Beautiful ball up to Brainick. Brainick forward. Restart from Bain Callahan for the Shorewomen, looking to reverse chip Esposito into the circle. Cleared successfully by Swarthmore. Beautiful step in front there from Swarthmore, and they're looking to transition. No numbers forward. Kim finally catching up. Stick obstruction there in the midfield. Swarthmore on the restart. Picked up beautifully by Harrington for Washington. She'll restart. Big ball forward. Up into the air and into space. Looking for Brainick to run on. She does. That's being Callahan. Over to Esposito. Again, coming from the right side. She's been very active there. Shot. Saved by Kimmel. Deflection back to Washington. Another shot. Saved by Kimmel. Kicked away again. And that flurry of activity and attacking from Esposito runs out of time as the third quarter expires.
3, Washington 0.
Swarthmore still leads this contest 3-0. Some bright spots certainly for the Shore women in that third quarter. Registering their first 6 shots on cage, their first 3 corners of the game. Forcing Kimmel to make her first saves of the game in net for Swarthmore. I'm Meg White. Thank you for joining us this evening for this field hockey matchup between the Garnet of Swarthmore College and Washington College, then the Washington College Shore women. Again, your score, Swarthmore 3, Washington College 0. We'll step away for a moment and come back with fourth quarter action. Good evening and welcome back to Clothier Field on the campus of Swarthmore College. I am Meg White, and we are happy to be bringing you this evening's Centennial Conference field hockey matchup between the Swarthmore Garnet and the visiting Shore Women of Washington College. We're here for the start of the fourth quarter. Swarthmore with a comfortable 3-0 lead. The Shore Women, though, finding their legs in the third quarter, registering their first corners of the game, their first shots on goal, trying to maintain possession and convert to get themselves on the board and back in this game. Beautiful aerial coming out of the back from Gromecki. Picked off by Fuselier for Swarthmore in the midfield. Loose ball. Still being battled. Won by Washington. Carried forward by Maddie Knight. She has been stalwart in the midfield for the Shore women this evening. Play restarted by Shevitz. Controlled by Bain Callahan. Carries forward, looking to get into the circle. Maintaining Washington's momentum from the third quarter. Unfortunately, the ball played out of bounds. We'll see if Washington can pin Swarthmore deep in their own defensive third, win back possession, and create some opportunities to get some shots on goal, register their first goal of the game. Here comes Swarthmore on the attack, winning the ball and controlling it nicely in the midfield. Into the circle. Washington looks to clear. Ball up to the midfield, intercepted by the Garnet. They've got numbers forward. That's Shevitz playing the ball forward, looking ahead for Sterling. Sterling can't quite control. Restart for Swarthmore. Off the stick of Knight and out of bounds. Wrestler will do it again. Ball tipped off the stick of the Garnet. Washington will restart in the back. It's Gromecki. She's been clearing the aerials. This time she elects to transfer across the back line. Swarthmore not letting up with their high pressure. The Shore women looking to go quickly through transition. Foul there in the midfield. They will restart. Bit of a misconnection there, and the possession will go over to Swarthmore. Shorewomen looking for any advantage. Unfortunately, not able to control there in the midfield. Good defensive pressure, though, creates the turnover. Swarthmore able to control right back. Ball into the circle. Out harmlessly over the end line. Off of the direct hit from Swarthmore. Possession over to Washington College. Washington looking to transfer, change their point of attack, beat this Swarthmore pressure. Ball played forward to Sterling. Tied up there, but the ball out of bounds, off of Swarthmore. Shevitz on the restart for the Shore women. Back to Gromecki, up to Knight. Nice connections here in the midfield for the Shore women. Can they convert forward? And they are unable to control. Again, Swarthmore on the attack. Ball forward into the circle. Cleared out. Saved nicely, but the Shore women could not control. Ball out over the sideline. Side in for the Garnet. Strong ball forward, looking for the circle inside. Off Swarthmore feet. Washington to restart. Under 10 minutes to play here in the fourth quarter. Swarthmore again on the attack. Washington unable to maintain consistent, sustained possessions, creating those scoring opportunities. Got to clear successfully through this midfield and get it toward their attacking circle, but unable again to do so. Swarthmore playing forward. Kim. Ball won back again by that Washington back line. Unable to get into the attacking third. Swarthmore again. Playing forward. Looking for Cone. Out of bounds off of Cone. Side in for the Shorewomen. Beautiful aerial into space. Nicely brought down. Bit of a misplayed pass there from Knight. Light still in the play. Ball off her body. It's Twitchell for Swarthmore. Looking middle. Intercepted by the Shorewomen. Taken right back. Shot on the reverse chip. Ball low. Kim looking inside again. Back post. Inside the circle. Shot. Topped a bit. Save. Dennis seeing lots of action. Able to prevent the fourth Swarthmore goal. Flurry of activity there from the Swarthmore attack inside the scoring circle. Again, time not on the side of the Shorewomen here. Esposito carrying up the right side. She's had a terrific game for the Shorewomen. She's looking for the circle. Needs support. Ball tipped. Ball low. Kimmel was out of the cage. Unable to get a stick on it. Was Alexis Tackney for the Shorewomen. And Swarthmore breathes a sigh of relief. That was perhaps the best opportunity of the game for Washington College, and they were unable to convert. Esposito working to get the ball back. Swarthmore, beautiful use of the field. Switches over. That's Hinchingham. Plays forward for Kim. Beautiful out of the cage was Dennis. Beautiful sliding deflection. Kim nearly getting to that ball for the fourth marker of the day. But Dennis more than equal to the task for Washington College. They're on the clear. Ball forward into the midfield. We're going to have a green card issued to number 3, Delaney Hawkins of Swarthmore for delay of game on that restart. She will sit for 2 minutes. And this gives Washington College a player advantage for the 2 minutes. See if they can use that to their advantage to try to get their first goal on the board. Just under 6 minutes left to play in the fourth quarter. They are facing a 3-goal deficit. Ball played forward. Garnett, player down, but on the attack. Ball played wide for Cho. Stick down defense, unfortunately unlucky for Washington off the defense body. Goes back to Cho for the restart. Ball into the circle. Washington looking to clear. They do so, successfully cleared on the end line. Big ball up and lifted. That will be dangerous. That'll come back. That was Leibowitz local product out of Gladwin, Pennsylvania, in the Shipley School. Seeing some game action for Swarthmore. Cho on the restart. Working into the circle, end line, ball up top. Looking for Leibowitz, and Cho is successful and draws a penalty corner. That will be the 8th penalty corner of the game for Swarthmore. I believe their first of the fourth quarter here with 4:41 left to play in the game. They have not converted directly off any of these 8 penalty corners today. I'm sure that Coach Harris will be looking for some efficiency here. Ball stopped. Swipe inside. Kick save. Ball's on the ground. Beautiful job there by Dennis to stand strong. Ball will go over to Washington College on the clear. Beautiful defensive work there by Kelleher for Swarthmore. Wins it back temporarily. That centering pass intercepted by Washington. It's carried forward by Shevitz. She is fouled and will bring it in from the sideline on the restart. Centering pass for Vane Callahan. Kelleher giving chase. Ball played forward back to Van Callahan. Again, Washington College, difficulty getting numbers forward. Garnet defense able to step into those passing lanes. Shut down the attack, and here comes Swarthmore. Foul off the body. We're approaching 3 minutes to play in this fourth quarter. Swarthmore with a comfortable 4-goal lead. Washington College would like to create an opportunity to register at least a goal here. Get themselves on the board here in the fourth quarter. Vane Callahan loses it in the midfield, however. One back by Washington College and Harrington. Played forward to the corner, racing to the end line. Playing forward into the circle, it's Esposito. And the Shore women have earned their 4th penalty corner of the game. 2:24 left to play in the fourth quarter, facing a 3-goal deficit. We'll see what Coach Keichman has drawn up for the Shore women. Trying to convert on just their 4th penalty corner opportunity of this evening's matchup. Insertion comes. Ball into the circle, played to the left, back up to the right. Beautiful ball handling. Connections from Washington. Looking down low on the post. Too big of a pass, could not be controlled off the stick of Shevitz. And Washington will control. Or excuse me, and Swarthmore will control. Looking to transfer off the back line. Ball forward. Kim brings that ball down nicely. Beautiful stick work there from the Swarthmore midfielder. Clock ticking down, 1:30 to play in the contest. Swarthmore on the restart, just outside their scoring circle. Ball played in. Cleared out nicely by the Washington defense. Controlled in the midfield and carried forward. Washington trying to get something going. That's Esposito. She's been very active in transition for the Shore women. Unfortunately, she is double teamed. dispossessed of the ball, unable to find a teammate for help. Swarthmore clears. Ball out over the sideline. Shevitz will restart. We're under a minute left to play. Gromecki. Ball played flat and now forward. Bit of a miss hit there, intercepted by the Garnet. The 3-goal lead, under 30 seconds to play. They'll just attempt to possess. Clock continuing to tick down. Ball played into the circle. Reverse chip, shot, saved by Dennis, out over the end line. And the clock will expire.
And the final score is Swarthmore 3, Washington 0.
Thanks for joining us this evening. That is your final score. The Swarthmore Garnet 3, Washington College Shore Women 0.
Centennial Conference action at 7:30 p.m.
Next up for Swarthmore, they will be away at number 18, Franklin and Marshall, for a Centennial Conference matchup in Lancaster, Pennsylvania. Washington College at home in a Centennial Conference game against Gettysburg this Saturday, October 16th. Goal scorers this afternoon: Sophia Hinchingham, Catherine Cohn, and Emily Hapgood. Cohn now leads Swarthmore in goals for the season with 5. 2 first-time goal scorers, Sophia Hinchingham and Emily Hapgood. My name is Meg White, and we thank you so much for joining us this evening on the Garnet Sports Network. Congratulations to both teams. Best of luck with the rest of your season, and enjoy your evening.